Ever lent money to a loved one, thinking it would all work out, only to end up in a mess? Today, we're diving into a real-life courtroom drama that serves as a powerful lesson for us all. It's the story of Zhao Jia and Zhao Chen, a couple whose love story turned into a bitter financial battle. They met, they fell in love, and like many couples, they decided to build a life together. Zhao Chen wanted to start a business, and Zhao Jia, trusting him completely, lent him 300,000 yuan. To make it official, they signed an IOU. Standard stuff, right? You'd think so? But here's where things get complicated. A few years later, their relationship hit the rocks, and they broke up. When Zhao Jia asked for her 300,000 yuan back, Zhao Chen had a surprising response. He claimed he had already paid her back in full. His evidence? A bank transfer record for exactly 300,000 yuan? It looked convincing. Case closed? Not even close. Zhao Jia was stunned. She knew she'd never receive that money. So, she took him to court. In the courtroom, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. On one side, Zhao Chen, confident with his transfer slip. On the other, Zhao Jia, desperate to prove the truth. The judge examined the evidence. Transfer record was real. The amount was correct. The date was there. But one tiny detail caught the judge's eye, a single word in the memo section: investment. This one word changed everything. The judge asked Zhao Chen, "If this was a loan repayment, why did you write investment in the memo?" Zhao Chen stammered, unable to give a straight answer. He tried to argue it was just a mistake, a slip of the finger. But the story didn't add up. Why would you label a debt repayment as an investment? The judge dug deeper. He asked Zhao Jia if she had ever received any other large sums from Zhao Chen. She confirmed that, yes, she had. During their relationship, he had transferred money to her for a joint investment they were planning. And guess what? She had the chat logs to prove it. The chat history showed them discussing the investment, the exact amount, and the plan to pool their funds. Suddenly, Zhao Chen's proof of repayment started to look a lot more like proof of a completely separate financial transaction. The investment memo wasn't a mistake, it was the truth, but a truth he was trying to twist. He was attempting to use an old, unrelated transaction to weasel his way out of a legitimate debt. The judge saw right through it. The court ruled that the transfer slip labeled investment could not be considered proof of loan repayment. The original IOU was still valid. The verdict was clear. Zhao Chen had to repay the 300,000 yuan, plus interest for the delay. Honesty and integrity won the day. This case is a huge wake-up call. When we're dealing with money, even with people we love and trust, clarity is everything. First, always have a written agreement like an IOU. It protects both parties. Second, be specific. When you're making a transfer, use the memo or remarks section. If it's a gift, write gift. If it's a loan repayment, write loan repayment for IOU dated XYZ. This tiny step can save you a world of trouble later. And finally, keep your records. Save chat logs, emails, anything that discusses the financial arrangement. In court, these digital footprints can be just as powerful as a signed document. Zhao Jia's story could have ended very differently if she hadn't kept those chat messages. It was her word against his, but her evidence tipped the scales of justice. In the end, this isn't just about money, it's about responsibility and respect. Trying to manipulate the truth to avoid a debt doesn't just hurt your wallet, it destroys trust and character. The court's decision wasn't just about a financial transaction. It was a statement about the importance of being honest. So what do you think about this case? Have you ever been in a similar situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a tricky area to navigate, and sharing our experiences can help us all be a little wiser. Thanks for watching. If you found this story insightful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more real-life legal dramas that we can all learn from. See you next time.